Laugh tracks were stupid. Now, before we all start pointing fingers, let me explain. In my opinion, it's pretty easy to tell when a show is not actually that funny when there's a lot of laugh tracks. Shows like Friends use a lot of manipulation in the mind of the viewer to make them laugh, kind of like with peer pressure. They hear these people laughing, and then they decide, hey, this is pretty funny. But shows that are actually like a little bit funny, they use clever writing. They might even use a little bit of clever acting and like funny actors, unlike stuff like Friends would, for example. Just so I can prove my point to you, let's watch a little bit of Friends. But watch it twice, the same clip. The first time we'll watch it, it'll have a laugh track, and the second time it won't. And we'll see if it's actually as funny as it tries to be.
2 larges, extra cheese on both. Don't ring the buzzer for 19. Ring 20. Yellow green, they'll let you in. Buzz our door, there's no tip for you. Pizza's on the way, I told you we wouldn't have to get up. What if we have to pee? I'll cancel the sodas.
Let's watch it again, but this time, we'll get rid of the laugh track entirely, and we'll see if it's still as funny as it was just now.
2 larges, extra cheese on both. Don't ring the buzzer for 19. Ring 20. Geller green, they'll let you in. Buzz our door, there's no tip for you. Pizza's on the way, I told you we wouldn't have to get up. What if we have to pee? I'll cancel the sodas.
There's a pretty obvious difference between having a laugh track and not having one. And this doesn't just apply to Friends, this applies to How I Met Your Mother, Big Bang Theory is a big one. All these shows are doing is just using this laugh track to make people laugh at these really dumb and not very funny situations that they put the characters in. There's a post on the Smithsonian Magazine from July 24th, 2019 that goes into this in a little bit more detail. They got 20 students in and told them 4 terrible jokes and made them rate them from 1 to 7. They then brought in a second group of 20 and gave them the same 4 jokes and then made them rate it again. But this time, there was a group of people that were there to laugh at the jokes with the students. And then the joke ratings went up 15 to 20%. All these laugh tracks are really doing is kind of putting the idea in the mind of the viewer that this scene they're watching is funny, without it actually being funny at all. It's a good excuse to have a horrible writer or just be lazy with writing for your show, because you wouldn't have to have good jokes in there. You could just put some mediocre or bad jokes in there and then put a laugh track over it, and people will laugh at it. You may be thinking where they get the laughs from. Is this a live audience in the show, in the producing studio, like laughing at the jokes in the show, or what? The truth is, these are all recorded from years ago, and they're just reused and reused and reused. There's nobody laughing at these jokes originally. So not only are the jokes bad, but the laughing is also completely fake. An example of a show with good, cleverly written humor is The Office. The humor of The Office is almost more sophisticated than Friends in a way, where they have more silent humor, cleverly written jokes that are more fleshed out and more situational, instead of Friends using jokes that relate to urination. Not that The Office doesn't have any jokes about pee, but the jokes about pee in The Office are more situational and relate to the characters and the situation and scene more. The jokes found in Friends, How I Met Your Mother, and Big Bang Theory, for example, are more immediate and kind of tie into this whole thing about instant gratification, where we want the joke now instead of wanting it to build up. Anyways, I digress, but this is getting way too long, so I guess I'm gonna make like a Vincent Van and go.